What the hell is this place anyway?
Leon, sono sicura che sei già arrivato.
All right. Looks like Claire finally made it here from the gas station where she met that cool tiger man that one time. Also, she seems to have picked up some sort of grenade firing projectile dispenser, I think is the official term for it. Red herbs. I need space. I got all this good stuff I started with. There we go. Hip to be pouch right here at the beginning. Advanced ammos and dragons. Okay. Well, hopefully things aren't too rough here in the RPD for us today on this rainy evening in Raccoon City in 1998 during that bizarre summer, son. Josuke, second monitor. Well, it looks like we could walk right in the front door if we wanted to. What's out there waiting for us? Burning Man and Less Burning Man. They make a good duo. They could probably sing country music. Well, one of them would be a little bit country, and the other one a little bit rock and roll. I'll leave it up to you who's who. I'm going to walk calmly in case liquors are afoot. Waifu liquor guide. Leaving no comment on that particular combination of phrase. Let's play. Okay, the bolt cutters, if we pick those up, everybody's going to get mad. So let's go explore the area before everybody gets mad. It's always the best time to look around. We've already got Aegis conductor cubes and powders and ink ribbons and shotgun shells. Be nice if any of that was a regular... Well, I mean, we got regular handguns. We've got the Oni-chan Edge, but we would need ammo to feed it. It's a hungry, hungry Oni-chan. Oh, hey, this thing that opens closed shutters. Sometimes open, but not when they're closed, son. Not when they're closed. Helicopters. That doesn't involve me. I ain't Brad Vickers. Look at you laying there. Peeling potatoes. Peeling potatoes. Hold themselves with more dignity. Okay, this is a bolt cutter door. Also, it's one of the doors from the lab. Okay, I don't know if there's... Oh, what's this you've hit over here in this terracotta pot? A banana terracotta pie, mayhaps? I once saw a Resident Evil 4 music video set to that song. My knives continue to not have Counter-Strike installed or Half-Life installed, so that's their spray. They're never going to get their Rouge the Bat hot lady backstabs. They can't fix that spray. Backpack zombie. Okay, this is where they put the backup bolt cutters. Okay, I'm glad we got a good feel for this region. Oh, you be Poison, I've noticed. Poison zombie. I could try to preemptive strike him. Maybe I can just ignore them. All right, there is a liquor in the front yard. Once again, this early, not even 10 minutes into the video, and Waifu Liquor Guy is living high on the hog for potential references. They're too easy. It's low-hanging fruit. That's the way you discourage that, man, is you make it so easy and obvious that he doesn't want to chime in with his usual quips. Just in case, a flashbang grenade. Grandmama's everywhere, nodding in approval. You're mad at me through the ceiling, man? I mean, it's not like you're up my upstairs neighbor and I'm listening to my jam box too loud, like Meatwad singing about wanting candy. All right, it might teleport me to the next dimension if I'm not careful. We do need to trigger that cutscene with Leon because I bet the game will crash if we don't. Or does that not? No, yeah, it triggers with the bolt cutters, not the grave. Yeah, here we go.
Hey! Leon!
Claire! Aspetta, arrivo subito.
Ok!
Claire! Che sollievo vederti.
Stai bene? Quell'elicottero è spuntato
Sì.
all'improvviso.
Sono tutto intero.
Scommetto che non hai con te la chiave del cancello, vero?
Purtroppo no. Ma tu stai bene?
Diciamo che sopravvivo.
Ottimo. Notizie di tuo fratello?
No, non ancora.
Claire, non arrenderti. Sono certo che lo troveremo. Diavolo. Sai che significa?
Sì. Ora di cena.
È meglio che tu vada.
Non preoccuparti per me. Fai attenzione.
Claire, devi andare. Ora.
Ehi, ce la faremo. Insieme.
All right, time to haul ass. Acid splash. Oh no, why didn't it work? I hate you so much, Library Bunch Woman. God, I already got to be mad. It's the only ordinance I have, and I shot her with it, and the hate in her heart, she regenerated. It's like that SCP of that, like, monster crocodile with, like, the skull face that's, like, in a ditch. And it's like you've got to constantly pour acid on him to eat him up, but he also absorbs the acid to replenish the hate in his heart. And he can never die. He's the best. He could fight Son Goku and Shadow the Hedgehog with all the Chaos Emeralds. Now, I didn't fuck say that. Now, did I put fuck words in my mouth, boys? Can't nobody beat Chaos Control Jimmy Jr. I didn't realize it was Zeke ranting about his fan fictions. You know Jimmy Jr. would be like a Silver the Hedgehog fan or something. How does Tina Belcher deal with that man? My anger will never end. I'm too angry to die. Please come over here and kill me so I have an excuse to start this nightmare over. Wasting everybody's goddamn time. Look at you. Nobody likes you. Why are you out here fucking acting like anybody's interested in your nonsense? Your inside out, long ass tongue nonsense. Okay, he stole some durability from my knife. Whatever, I'm going inside. Maybe Marvin Senpai's in here to wish me well. Hey there. This is Marvin Senpai's secret select menu. It's like when you beat purple or pink new Specchio and Chrono Trigger at the end of time, son. Okay, there is a liquor upstairs that we're not particularly acquainted with, and let's hope to keep it that way for at least a little while. At least a little while. Alright, we're just doing hey, what's laying around here that's good for me to have? Check. We're giving the front entrance a vibe check, and so far, it's not passing. Alright, who's up here that needs to be dealt with? Is that a hip pouch on a couch? Would you, could you on a couch? Would you, could you with a pouch? Hey, buddy. Just blow in from Assholeberg? Are you the fucking mayor? I hate that guy so much. Bald head Fred ass fucking zombie. Oh, I see. Extra piss and extra vinegar keeps you going. You know what I just realized? I got just the thing for you. Oh, no! Why? I hate dogs! Where the hell did you come from? Are you also from Assholeberg? Well, you're graveyard dead now. It's my favorite fucking thing about you. I feel like there's a lot happening. Let's take the Oni-chan edge out. Let's replenish our missing stores of acid rounds, and we can mix this, and we should get handgun bullets. We got 30 handgun bullets. That could feed the Oni-chan edge twice. It's like getting the big 50-pack of Totino's pizza rolls in the Redfield household. Claire's like, well, at least I might get 2 or 3 now. If you buy the 25-pack, she didn't even know they made it in the house. Chris Redfield's out in the driveway eating them on the way back, carrying in groceries from the car. You're like, man, they had a weird childhood. Childhood? That was a week before fucking Spencer Mansion incident. I have some choices. One of them doesn't have an angry man. Inside Out Man. That's who Inside Out Boy grew up to be, son. Swinging over that bar. Did something to him, like seeing the Yellow King. You ever seen somebody who swang all the way over the bar, Marty, and turned into Inside Out Boy? You crowned the flaming fat pigeon in the B scenario. If I was Woody Harrelson, that's how I'd interrupt. Oh, Secret Marvin hiding around the corner, huh? That's shameful, man. What if Leon Scott Kennedy saw that on his first day and imprinted on it, son? And just thought that's how they do things in the RPD. Uh-huh. He couldn't deny anymore that I saw him. Acid Splash! Oni-chan. Chris Redfield's disdain for this man's unprofessional nature in representing the Raccoon Police Department is what powered my bullets. Oh, look who came sneaking up! The old bald-head Fred Marvin senpai ploy. Kato popping out of your freezer to ambush you. Has never been so shameful. See? Where the hell did you come from? Asshole Burke must be losing a lot of citizens, son. God damn. Everybody blew in. I got just a fucking thing for you, buddy boy, buddy boy. Oh, I'm asshole naked and regenerate forever. Do you? Is that what you do? I don't think that's true. I think you get all burned up. Tell you what, just to make sure, you got little lunges and EX dash counters, don't you? Let's weaken him with an acid splash, and then when we're like, oh, what's wrong, buddy? Are you all damp with acid? Let's dry you off. There we go. He finally gave up. The 2 shots on either side of his head made him finally give up. Please actually be dead, by the way. Thank you. You are not the center of everybody's attention, man. You've got to understand. If I had the butt on this thing, give the Beavis and Butthead types a moment to giggle. He wasn't even good enough for Assholeberg, son. He's left from Shitlordville. That's like the Shelbyville. To Assholeberg. Life is like a hurricane. I'm going to use that to get behind you. And then I'm going to cut you. Oh, yeah, you're real fucking dead, ain't you? Okay, he sells it, boys. I admire that dedication. Is that fucking Marvin crawling down the stairs begging for forgiveness? I like how, I don't even remember his name. I haven't played this in so long. The Fox Boy what made this, as opposed to the Fox Boy that made Megabunk. Son, the year of the Fox Boy and Jackie Robinson. Oh, did you finally make it all the way down here? Isn't that adorable? If I didn't despise you so much. I'm tempted. I want to acid splash him, but I'm worried the banister will absorb the power of my shot. Okay, okay. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Like a crab. And just as hateful. See, you threw all that piss and vinegar tantrum earlier, and look where it got you. Nothing. And we're going to have to buff the hell out of this floor. We got to fill it in and sand over it. And you know Brian Irons is immediately going to notice it. Okay. Man, this has been a long part of the playthrough. It's clearing the front hall and establishing our base of operations. I heard somebody that might be upstairs. Him upstairs. I see a green herb waiting for me in the future. Look at all this. Brian Irons going to lose his mind. Up in here. Okay, the heart key. I'm not allowed to toggle that in the B scenario. Look, it's one of them medals. Now, I'm not going to put any medals in that statue until I'm good and ready. I don't want to get scolded by the Fox Boy and his caricatures. I don't want him to depict Claire Redfield as the virgin to his Fox Boy Chad. To his Fox Boy Chad. He even put himself on the ink ribbons. Oh, just a bonus Fat Chub zombie down here at the end. Okay, fine with me. Boosh. Oni-chan, Oni-chan. You always got a plan with your Oni-chan. Oh, the little song took what will he had left inside of him to live. It's like when SpongeBob was telling Plankton, who was stealing that Krabby Patty and had disguised himself with some of them Groucho Marx glasses from a magic shop, about that time that magician told him with a tiny pinch of magic he could make his dreams come true. And Plankton was like, I don't even want this burger anymore. I'm just going to go home to my sad life and my computer wife. The end. And then he never appeared in a SpongeBob SquarePants episode again. I don't know if I've ever paid attention to that picture, and probably for good reason. Okay, well, I think we're finally ready to advance toward in a crawd-like manner. What are we carrying now that we can use? We got magnum potential and shotgun shells. Nobody has the heart to tell Andy that he didn't get me any of the things that require those. Tell you what, we're going to make great strides in exploring, so let's make a save. That's my version of let's make a deal. That's slightly different. It's like the golden arcs and the golden arches, son. McDowell's. Eddie Murphy knew when he came to America. Who's in here for me to hate? Fat Chub's doing one of his mimicry things. You're supposed to be on the desk. If you're pretending to not sleep at work, you're doing a bad job. I see a dog that I despise. Pop, 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 pop. Why must you have so much HP? I hate you so much. Foxcoon. Uh-huh. You're still. Oh, that's a different fox. Either that or they just had the orneriest fox boy of all time. I'm not scared. I just needed a moment to gather myself. Okay, I've also got this thing right here, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad, son. Dito knows. Cold tea can be reheated. You don't work here. You work at the Umbrella Lab. Who the hell let you in here? Are you like an exchange student? You know it's supposed to be secret that Brian Irons is in cahoot with you, crowd, right? Acid splash attack. Oh, see, my difficulty adjust. Okay, she's surely dead. Bald head Fred, she ain't. I thought she could throw her voice for a second there. Who is still in here for me to despise this fucking dog? Not anymore. How? Mitosis! Acid tailhole splash! Wolf O'Donnell's like, write that down. Write that down! Okay, I think we're finally ready to just deal with regular enemies. Like this asshole. He can't commit. That's your problem, man. Acid splash attack. Good. Crawl on your belly like the snake you are. Is somebody breaking in behind me? Let's get my flame round ready and see who this might be. Whores of Babylon. I've got just enough on me, I want to say. You crowd have provided me with just the right fucking amount of resistance. Okay, I'm just going to run around you. Please be good items. Ned and Marge. Look, it was already on Ned on the second line. It was Ned and Marge the whole time. You know, their love was meant to be. The kind of love to last forever. And I want you here with me. From tonight until the end of time, son. Okay, I want to fully explore these offices, but you crowd have put me in a situation. Or have you? The old acid fire. Mrs. Doubtfire's final technique. I just noticed you have one of the medals, like, sunk in the floor. Where you could see some more, son. This ain't the place in France where the naked ladies dance. Well, there's some of them good bullets for the reinforced Little Claire revolver that she has in the cutscenes. Okay, it's just you crawling around and this guy. The safe. Although you can never be too safe when you're combining Final Fantasies 9, 15, and 7. See, the music sting knows. So deceptive. See, just like this blue herb. Maybe this hall won't be bad as fire leaks in through the door. Remember, we've got, like, grenades and shit. You're gonna knock the door open now. Like the petulant child you are. Watch out for Ray Ray crawling around. Acid splash! That boy's got acid splash! Ooh. I thought maybe my little song would ease the pain in his heart, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. We're just going to have to stab him and run past him. The old stab and grab and run like you have. All right, we're going to walk out here. Nobody's going to bother us. Nobody's going to bother us. We're going to walk in this completely safe room and nobody's going to bother us. Oh, I'm so bothered. I'm so bothered! Okay. We're just going to have to make this work from this point forward. Oh, you're a backpack guy, are you? I could probably get the two of you at the same time with this one simple trick. Zombies hate it! Did my one simple trick work? Just in case there's a red herb nearby, I might not need to do that. Okay, who's coming all up on me? You? What's in here? Oh, is that the 1911 pistol that I would love to have? That I'd love to need to want to have. I can't even make my beloved 106.5 randomized items John Boy and Billy joke anymore because John Boy and Billy ended on December 31st of last year, just like all of my hopes in future. All of my hopes in the future. All right, what are we looking at here? There's a flashbang. Please don't grab me. It's like Pomni begging for that corpse holding that shotgun to not come alive. Speaking of which, there's some shotgun shells. Fat Chubs, will you just commit to an aisle so that I can get these items? Damn, if we ain't had something put on us today. I mean, it's not been terrible, mainly because we started with this grenade launcher, and it gave us so many bonus rounds when we entered the RPD. It's Marvin's secret bonus stash is the only thing keeping us going. You know what? Just what I needed. Woohoo! Nobody's outside this room to menace me. Right. Okay, you're crawling. That's not terribly menacing. That's not Sega menacing. I kind of want to get to that save room. Please don't grab me. Please don't grab me. She didn't. Hey, guy. Whoa, don't I despise you awful things. Oh, no! So many despise. A lot has been put on me. Grenade of salvation! Okay, we have to figure out what is happening and how to deal with it appropriately. How did you not fall down? Johnny Cage flabbergasted! Flabbergasted! And then Claire Redfield got her throat bit out by a fox dog. A member of Fox Dog. Well, at least I know what to expect this time. You think? You think? Okay. That's why we make save states. That's why we return by death. I guess we could peek in here. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, the hiding places. You know, Albert Wesker has more hiding places than a normal STARS member, just like Meryl Silverberg. I'm surprised there's not 3 dogs stacked up, standing there waiting to fill my life of misery and woe, even if I loaded. Uh-huh. Callbacks to the original. Callbacks to the original. Uh-huh. Okay. Doggo. Oh, Jesus! The gas station guy. Genuine hate in his heart. Okay. Just getting a feel for the land. Just getting a feel for the land. They haven't noticed me yet. Did you see Marvin standing there? He's like, I'd never hide around the corner and jump out and scare people. Son, just wait till my smear campaign ad shows on TV. Marvin Senpai claims to never hide around corners and jump out and bite the piss out of you. But he actually does. I don't even have footage of it. It's like a drawing. It says dramatization real little at the bottom, so they can't sue me. It's like that time Brad Vickers was running for new captain of STARS against Jill Valentine when she squandered that single-shot rocket launcher on that plant monster, son. You crowd all know. You're like, oh, I don't watch the original RE2 randomizers, Uncle Tenfei. That's like a baby's toy to me. That's like a baby's toy. Oh, the two of you got the vapors at the same time, son. Turning Japanese. I really think so. Okay. There's probably not liquors, especially in the hallway. Look, more bullets for that gun I want to have so badly. That I'm slowly fighting my way to. Oh, want to use a pale head, huh? Clever. All right, there's a single blue herb here. We have to remember that because it's so vital. Just like that time in the original RE2 randomizer, I was playing as Claire. I spent half the thing poisoned because they hid blue herbs. Look at you, Mr. Spade Key. Call a spade key, son. Blue herbs for days. It's just like Fallout 2. When you find that vault that's just got nothing but boxes and boxes of redundant water purifier chips. Son, the Dweller from Vault 13's like, wow, must be nice. Must be nice. I'm imagining the Vault 13 Dweller as Sean DeRoos now. That was the reason they wouldn't let him back in the vault at the end. It wasn't because he explored the outside world and his expectations were too big. It was just they watched Infinity Bad News Baseball. Followed immediately by Aria of Sorrow. Boys, my banana Laffy Taffy still haven't recovered. Okay, you crowd are out here bothering people as usual, I see. What are we going to do different this time? If y'all were in a big bunch, I could throw one of these old-fashioned fragmentation grenades, son. Old down-home style. Look, there's another medal. I think we know where all three medals are now. Next to the cold drinks. The hot man by the cold drinks. Damn, this is some tough decision making. Here's exactly what I'm going to do. It might not be the best plan, but it's my plan. I'm going to aggro you, crowd. And hopefully everybody will get mad and come crowd around this door. And then good times will ensue. Fragmentation judge. Oh, you brought some more friends. The more, the better. Can they knock that door open? Okay, they can. As soon as they do, they're getting skadooshed. Emphasis on the douche, baby. Emphasis on the douche! I don't know how many of them he hit out there. He blocked it all with his body! I hate you all crowd so much. Okay, it's fine. We're going to come out here. We're going to run down this way. It's going to give us just enough time to gather ourselves. Not as much happening as I'd like. I hear a dog. I hear a dog. I didn't want to throw that grenade right. You know what? I'm mad. I'm mad at how that played out and how the game cheated me. Son, it's tough being a blameless victim when you're playing RE2 randomizer for a YouTube audience. An inexplicable YouTube audience, son. Should we check the library? That sounds exploratory. Now, remember, we want the spade key. What's the easiest way to just get to where the spade key is? Well, let's see if we need it just yet. The library. I don't think the door to the library has a lock on it. You're like, they should put a voice lock on there and you have to pronounce the word library correctly to get inside. Well, where's the fun in that? The library bunch should be heartbroken. Look at this big gunpowder. Notice is your big gunpowder. Ooh, woo, watch this. As the library music kicks in. I hate how in the original game this track only plays in one room. The library. Oh. A gangly menace at the top of the stairs. That's fun to know about. At least I got flame round. I'd like to make that plural, but I don't have that option today. You gotta watch your back in the library, son. Crowd always has ill intentions here. Most of all, the librarian, as she's known. Unless it's Conan, the librarian. I like that you just stand in the corner and burn up, man. I'm glad that you found your thing and stuck to it. Just in case there's a lot in here. There's a lot in here. Wait a minute. I could do this. And everybody wins. Is everybody dead so that I win? Because everybody wins means I win. Just like that time Soren and Cracks After Hours realized that either they were all wrong or they were all right. And if they were all right, that meant everybody wins. And if everybody wins, that meant he wins. Just like the worm won that competition that the Children of the Corn judged that time. And a hand grenade was the prize, the booby prize, son. I'm imagining Jessica Rabbit hiding that down the front of her dress. I'm also imagining Jessica Rabbit as Lola Bunny, son. These are things they apply upon each other in layers. Okay, so if we had the spade key, we could get to the stars hallway. That's good to know. Nobody better be menacing me on the other side of this door. That's slightly menacing, but not directly. Where did all these other zombies come from all of a sudden? I invited like 3 people over this weekend. Ended up with a house full of strangers. Son, expecting me to make fajitas for everybody. I ain't got that many steakums, man. You're getting half a cheesesteak and you're liking it. And I don't want to hear you arguing over what kind of cheese you're supposed to put on it. Apparently, if you're from a part of the country where you care about cheesesteak, then you're supposed to care about what kind of cheese goes on it. And I don't disparage you for that, but I also really don't give a shit. Apathy. Apathy is the opposite of love and hatred. Which is what I'd call my reboot of Love and Marriage. Which is what we all called Married with Children. Because that's what the theme song said. That was a pretty good exploratory mission. And we've got all kinds of additional ordnance. An inordinate amount of ordnance, I'd go so far as to say. So which was the better route? To go through that office? I had 3 dogs, like 3 zombies, a liquor in the office. Son, you're like, hell yeah, I'm going to liquor in the office. Especially if it's No Drawers Tuesday. I got you, son. Or as I like to call it, Taco Tuesday. There it is. He ruined it at the end. I'm like George Costanza. I'm like, there it is, Jerry. I like having all of these powerful items in my inventory. Yeah, I think we had an easier time going this way because there was only 1 dog in this hall. And then we can basically get to the entire central area. I'm not scared of the past to protect the future. Well, that's hurtful, man. That's the most hurtful thing he could do is he just turned around and fucked off. It would be nice to get a bunch of you crowd all right here, and I could blow you up with this hand grenade. Let's make that dog come running over here, and then throw this. The dog cheated. I knew he would. Get me through this door! The dog realized my intentions. He could sense my malice. It's like how animals can innately detect your vibes, son. That's why cats always pick a person who's generally super chill around them. It's like the old cliche of a cat wanting to be around the one person that's like, I don't like cats. Because you're more likely to just kind of chill around the cat and like not go up to him and grab him and rub him. You know, I'm not saying what kind of cat person I am. Or Khajiit person for that matter. That's why the Khajiit ladies always want to hang out with the guys who tell people to gif in hell. So, if you're a guy like me who likes to run up to a Khajiit lady and like pet her and rub her and bury your face in her furry ass, then they tend to get a little put off by that, man. Must be their culture. But for some reason, when I got moon sugar in my pocket, suddenly I'm their best friend. It's like in real life with a cat. If you've got one of them little tubes that like dispenses like cat food treat paste, I think it's known as scientific term. Cat will put up with a lot. Okay, let's go out here and get the spade key. It's the most important of these items laying around out here. Don't forget we got the biggest tool of all. I didn't even think about that. That gives us more library options, son. It's like when you get old enough that they'll start letting you check out the mature books at the library, son. Learn you a thing or two about the human condition. Alright, my plan didn't work last time. So let's do the exact same thing again, and this time it'll work. Oh, both of you were just floating with one leg. And then when you realized it like a Looney Tunes skit, that's when they collapsed. Alright, we're going to get Fat Chubbs with the old acid splash attack. Harvey Dent looking at his second monitor with one of his 2 eyes. Only he can do that. Oh! Yeah, testify against the Gotham mob now, idiot. Oh, you are tough. Tough acting, chub acting, son. And here's his twin brother, Fat Dubs. Son, he posts once every 3 years. But he always gets those dubs, son. Patrick Bateman. Got him on speed dial, son. He also called him to tell him that he, like, killed Paul Allen and tried to feed a cat to an ATM machine. And Fat Dubs was like, man, stop fucking calling me. I don't care about your morning skincare routine or anything, man. Just stop fucking bothering me. I got work in the morning. Does anyone know how I got to that point in that thread? Anti-dog acid! Why don't I have the good stock to let me aim this? That's better. Okay. Okay, we're taking care of things just little by little, inch by inch. You're not allowed to grab me. Everybody knows it. What is down here other than the, you know, this emblem that we need to have? She's guarding something. There's too many damn crawlers in here. Okay, we can run now. If we run down that hallway over there, the liquor upstairs, etc., will come skedaddling down along with some extra dogs. So that's why I'm not just running through there. Action style. Action Redfield. Okay, I remember this. I think there was some bullets over here. We gotta find that damn weapons locker key card. That's our current top priority. So I'm thinking... Okay, where are you crowd at now? Okay, I'll head over there. That's kind of good. It almost tempted to throw a hand grenade over there, but it feels wasteful to just use it on the two of you. A single acid splash might knock this lady down. Oh, that's a fucking flame round. Well, then never mind. We took care of business. I wanted to save that in case of Gangle Man. In case of Gangle emergency, but this is good too. Because we can do this. Gangle, Gangle, emergency. There's a Amazing Digital Circus joke in that too, but I don't have it in me to figure it out. Okay, I've angered the dogs by running where I just ran. You're not allowed to grab me. And now I'm safe. Let's go back to the item box. We might even make another save. And then we could either make an assault on Star's office. I'd rather have the valve handle and turn off the steam before that. You're still walking around. Yeah, that's what I thought. Even he didn't realize why he was still trying. He was the last person to realize he should have gave up. Oh, hey. That fucking guy. I forgot about that fucking guy. How could I? I'm gonna drink some water while I wait for him to show up. Or is this a zombie-proof door? That guy? Hello? He's right on the other side of this door, isn't he? No, somehow he isn't. Oh, there he is. You're supposed to follow me in here so that I can run around you. I don't know if you know the rules, like Rick Astley. But you got to give this up, and you got to let me go, and you got to run around and desert me! God damn! Okay, that was all I needed was to get around him. Oh, and he left this fucking guy. Okay, I already got these items. This fucking guy. There we go. The old stagger swagger. All right, that wasn't a bad exploratory mission, son. That's my captain's log. Like, captain's log, star date, like, I don't know. It's like 2469. I don't know how we convert that to star date. I skipped that day of class, and it wasn't on the exam when they passed me to be a Starfleet captain. Whatever admiral at Starfleet is listening is just sitting there completely deadpan with like his head resting on his hand at his desk, just waiting for me to mention the Cation Homeworld. Do we want to explore the third floor? Tell you what, I don't have any way to make grenades, unfortunately. Because I can only make shotgun shells if I had shotgun. So let's make a save. Season 2. You're like, yeah, that was when it started getting good. I always skip season 1 and let's make a save, son. You could tell that was some leftover Roddenberry scripts from the 60s. What? Does that game show have a script? What is he talking about? Let's check the 3rd floor. There is a lot to deal with in the library, though, including that Gangle man. And I no longer have my Gangle emergency ordnance, son. Oh, well, we saved. So, the worst that can happen is I throw a big pissy tantrum and restart. You're like, you made the best possible outcome, Uncle Tenfei. I've already got the popcorn popping. Orville Redenbacher himself winked at me on the back. You might want to look into that. I know a certain reindeer girl who had the mascot on a pizza box wink at her. You might want to ask about. Okay. Will that blow up the Gangle man? I'd like to think so. I'd like to think so. It stunned him, but it didn't completely destroy him, which I hate. This is why I needed my emergency flame round that those 2 women at the end of the cold drinks corridor stole from me. Okay. Anybody up there to grab me? Nope. I'm on the ladder. You can't do nothing. Armless slasher rules. The armless slasher's like, hell yeah, I rule. I'm the armless slasher. This is how I talk, apparently. I'm basing his voice on one of you crowd made a little animated GIF of him a long time ago that I believe you've posted in the Tenfei Discord, and if not, you should. Oh, I need the club key to go through here. Of the armless slasher chasing a girl in like a barn with his knife shoes. If you don't know the story of the armless slasher, then you just haven't watched enough Tenfei. Why didn't I bring the spade key up here? I mean, I did a good job of clearing out that crowd, so it kind of was successful, even if the Gangle man will eventually regenerate. Even if the Gangle menace will be reborn in the future. Although if I keep busting his Gangle balls, busting his Gangle chops, although none of them have respawned. He's going into advanced gang. I heard it! That was a Gangle ball! No, how you already got them all back? Bastard. That gangly bastard, son. The most intense chapter of Sin City. I took away his Gangle balls. Both of them. A Gangled man dies and a Claire Redfield lives. I'd say it's a fair trade. God, it hurt my voice trying to do that gruff Bruce Willis. Oh. There it is. For a second, I thought I somehow didn't have it. Yeah, I can't do that Bruce Willis graveliness anymore. It hurt me too bad. So are we going full? Now, if we get to the top of the library, this kind of stuff is just hard to figure out. I think we make a play on the stairs, the sideway stairs from Wayside School. Because I'm worried if we get up to the library, because if we open the SARS hallway, not only is it usually full of enemies that I don't really have the ordnance to deal with, but we can't go all the way around the locker rooms. And if we go through the upstairs area, I guarantee that door up there will be locked from the other side by a chain, because I feel like it's been like that in every randomizer. Now, we haven't cleared this office in this timeline, right? Nope. Oh, if only you all were around Backpack Guy. It would just make my life so much simpler if everybody hung out with Backpack Guy. So, the secret best character in Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. That's not true because Coconut Head exists, son. Coconut Head exists. Well, the problem is if we wanted to go around that way, there's that one damn zombie out there in the hall bothering people. Let's see how menacing our routes in the library are today. There's that guy. Okay, I see. We're going to rate that extremely menacing. High menace factor. I feel like these randomizers that I play through only take so long because the beginning part is such a struggle. By the time I make it to the lab, I'm like just trying to decide which of my many overpowered weapons I want to prance about with that day. All right, where are you at? One somewhat dangerous zombie. You're not on the level of forest yet. One unpleasant zombie, we'll call you. We'll call you. Well, that went nice and smooth. Okay. What's the current state of this hallway? I see. Indeed. Okay. Now remember, there's a zombie. I think there's 2 zombies and a dog in there. But until we get some more keys and key cards for it, I'm not as worried. Okay, how do we want to play this? That's a poison zombie too. Damn it. Okay, I was gonna say I just need him to be staggered. What? You awful, awful fucking things! Like I don't have enough problems in my life! Okay, we made it in here somehow. The soothing safe room music will guide us. God damn. Well, we have a heal, so whatever. I told you the bitch in pneumonia could do. Hey, a hit pouch. That'll soothe my heart. Well, we got a lot on us, but we also have a lot going for us, son. This randomizer is all highs and lows. Once we find a shotgun or get a hold of that 1911, I think things will start going a lot better. That's my big plans for the future. Gotta make your inventory real pretty. Everybody knows it. Okay. Let's go ahead and develop this before I forget. I see. We probably should go ahead and make another save while we can. Before I completely ruin everything, although that liquor already... God, everything was working out so great, and he was like, no, I'm literally gonna fall from the fucking sky and make everything awful. Why don't nobody want to be my friend? There's the crank. Is that everybody on the stairs? Mad? Oh, I gotta do something about you. You. Oh! The two of you make quite the pair of assholes, I must say. Now, if I pop out there just to cut him, you know, that dog would come bothering me. There'd be Poison T Zombie. If the dog was also right there, I would throw a frag grenade. But of course, when I'm not out there, the dog won't exist. Schrodinger's dog. Schrodinger's dog. Dog. Okay, he's nearby. Oh, there's 2 of them. Allie and Allie's sister getting blown the fuck up. And that put you right where I wanted you this whole time, buddy. Please fall down. Please fall down. Thank you. Get me in this room. You. The hero. They say that a red field could save us. I didn't even see the green herb in the coat rack. Is that all the dogs blowed up? Because that would be for the best. I'm not letting my cat bias show through. Okay. Who is... Oh! I see. Right all up in my fucking business, huh? I don't even know where the fuck you came from. I guess asshole Berg's just emptying out. Oh, I had to have a Charlie Brown moment. Is it possible? Is it possible you crowd are done and I can have some breathing room? Is that asking too fucking much of you, crowd? God damn. Okay. Calming save room musics. Well, at least we know we can crank that. Soldier boy. Now you might think that I would just combine these to make some regular 9mm that I desperately need. But in my wisdom, I decided to set that in the randomizer settings that mixing 2 big gunpowders makes the large caliber handgun ammo because I didn't know the game was going to tease me with the 1911 or the Colt Single Action Army by dangling it in front of me with hate in its heart. I'm not going to save just yet. I feel like I could have done more good or right then. Maybe even a might bit better. You're like, let's not get crazy, Uncle Tiffy. You got to have reasonable expectations for yourself. I'm so fucking angry that that wasn't my knife and that I threw that hand grenade. So fucking angry. Angry enough to just do this. We're going to try that last one again, son. It was all part of my strategy, son. You thought I was making a terrible stank. Like that time Strong Mad thought Homestar Runner painted up was the cheat. Squiggity squoo. Squiggity squoo. He's the cheat, he said. And Strong Mad was none the wiser. God, the do-over Strong Mad email might be one of the most important ones for understanding Tenfei Homestar Runner nonsense, because it's got Stananks. It's got Allie and Allie's sister. maybe I overplayed the importance of it. Maybe I didn't quite realize what I was saying. Okay, where is everybody in relation to me? And there's no correct or wrong choice because no matter where you are, I still despise you. Okay. No dogs have bothered us just yet. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. This fucking guy. Oh, a pale head. Wonderful. Okay, good. You crowd her in a big fucking clump of assholes. Look at him hacky sack juggling that with his shin. And then there's you, and then there's all of this and hate in everyone's heart. And then you had to be right there. Did Marvin Senpai teach you that? I told him he was a bad influence. Christ almighty. Okay, that might have taken care of some of my pursuers. I don't know. I don't know. Can I cut you through the mist? Oh, of course, dogs are immune to mist. Everybody knows it, son. They don't even tear up at the end of the movie. Okay, things are happening. We're moving and a shaking. I don't know if good things are happening, but things are happening. That's not the weapons locker key card, but I'll take it. Let's think about Captain Commando and his captain's kick and captain's sword. Well, we got plenty of flashbangs. Let's go ahead and deal with you, invisible corpse zombie. Damn. Oh, yeah, wonderful. Wonderful and loverly. Are you not allowed through that door, buddy? Is that good or bad? I'll never know. I just know you're a problem because I don't have any kind of ordinance to permanently deal with you. And I hate that. I hate that about you. Stagger and run, stagger and run. Okay, I see a backpack guy, but I can't be allowed a moment's fucking peace to form a plan. It's like playing the City of the Dead mod, where they were like, if there's 900 enemies, it's good. Everything should be Elden Ring. You should get good and learn to dodge roll. Do you not have the dodge roll mod installed? Do you even Resident Evil, bro? All right, I hear clicky clacky feets on their way to my location. Find inside out, clawed hand, long tongued assholes in your area, son. Click here for more. All right, that wasn't enough to blow you the fuck up, but it wasn't enough to humble you long enough to get over here and cut. There's a dog, there's a dog, there's always a dog. And this is my safe haven, where nothing bad can get me, and there's always good music. Unless you're playing with the original soundtrack, which there's generally no music for some reason. Hey, idiot. Oh. Yep, just suck up all my fucking ammo. I love it. Okay. Grab a hold of you. Slap you down. Uh-huh, that's just what I want to see when I look upstairs. Boys. You ain't one of my Claren or Khajiit maids. I don't need to see you in that pose at the top of the stairs. Okay, well, we know there's a lot going on upstairs. That's one of the things we've learned in a previous timeline. Let's put that knowledge to good use. The Palehead... I guess a frag grenade won't permanently kill them. Can you get miracle crit headshots on Paleheads? I don't know. I don't know. Did we do a good enough job dealing with that crowd that I'm willing to save? Yes. I mean, remember, we can always roll back. That's why I stagger. Tofu struggles. Damn right. Even if he was here. Asking, how you doing there? Oh, hey. A new age of assholery. Okay, yeah, that's right. Fuck off over there. You don't notice me. You don't notice me. Tee-hee-hee-hee. You don't notice me. Okay. Where is Backpack Guy? Oh, all the way to fuck down there, is he? Just where I fucking needed him. Just where I fucking needed him. Flashbang Justice. I have a dumb, stupid plan that's not going to work, so let's do it. Tough knees, hey, buddy! Jesus. Alright, and the plan was to have all of them come down here and then blow them all the fuck up with this thing. That's the current plan. I got the dead man's knife. The dead man's knife. It's going to hurt me too, but it's not going to hurt me as much as it hurts you, crowd. Oh! Oh, was that not enough? Was that not enough? It's fine, because you're ducks in a barrel. You're ducks in a barrel now, baby. Get smoked, shitlords! It's still not enough. Flashbang Justice. Oh, there was a backpack up here. I see, I see. I see, UP. Well, we could make acid rounds at some point. Oh, once again, the rules of the randomizer is there's always a dog. I know a fox boy made it, but you don't have to have a fucking fox dog in every goddamn room of the game, buddy. If that permanently killed that Palehead, then it was all worth it. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, dear God, you crowd need a hobby so badly. So I'll grab this thing because it's there. Jesus, how many enemies have been in this hallway at this point, by the way? All right, remember if we pop in here, there's a dog. Oh, and there's you! You teleported through the steam when I wasn't in the room. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I want to learn what's up here before I restart to see if it's worth fighting for. I need to see if I need to tell Zero what he's fighting for and whether or not it's worth it. All right, is there anything here? I'm going to throw this, Flashbang Justice, so you don't bother me. I want to see what's in the Devil's Cry Maybe locker. Nope, you're not going to kill me before I see it. You're not going to get me into hell before I know what makes Devils Maybe cry. Well, no wonder they cry, because they've had to waste, who knows, an hour plus with this nightmare you've put in front of them. Okay, we have a top priority now. We are going to fight our way up to that key card. We're going to get that 1911, and everything's going to be a little bit better. And then we'll find the shotgun and the Magnum, and nobody will ever face hardship again. Let's just take everything we need just to get to that locker alive. Locker's alive. That door up there might be locked with one of them, so let's bring that too. Let's bring that too. There were gunpowders on the way, but I don't remember exactly what was where. And that's okay. In fact, let's take the damn heal with us too. I ain't kidding around this time. Okay. Calmly walking. This man is here to ruin everyone's lives and good times. Okay, I thought for some dumb reason you might stagger if I cut your legs. Backpack Johnny, my hero. The liquor's already mad. The liquor's already mad. Imagine that. Oh, hey, you. Oh, God, is it going to work? Okay, good. Things are slightly less terrible this time. And then there's this asshole. Oh, yeah, don't forget that's there. If we have to do this again, we could make acid rounds. See? He was so shocked at our revelations. Revelations acid round Sona. We'll know it as. You motherfucker! I forgot you had tongues because you hardly ever lick. You usually just jump on me and eat my asshole. Waifu liquor guy's like, how did he know about my last anniversary when I surprised my wife with breakfast in bed? And when she said, well, I don't see any plates in your hands, I replied with, I didn't say it was breakfast for you. Nothing good can ever be allowed to happen in this blighted fucking planet that we've all decided to be cursed to live on. Nope, I won't accept it. I won't accept it. You wonder why I got to take so long between these. It's like how the guy on Man vs. Food has to eat nothing but fucking kale salad for 6 months before he goes and eats another 17-pound steak with 500 jalapeno poppers. Son, god damn, won't this game make your blood pressure skyrocket. It's just so needlessly hateful. That's how I would describe it. That guy didn't have any business being laying there after getting blown up with a damn frag grenade to be able to grab me, and then grab me in just the right way where the game's like, well, you don't get a prompt to escape. He grabbed you in just the right way, just like getting grabbed on the stairs. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? Video games, video games, video games. That piece of shit is just ruining everyone's lives, and he has to be right fucking there every time I step out of that door. I didn't even notice that. Hey, jackass, why don't you come down here and find a way to fill my life of misery and woe yet again, yet again. All right, let's see where he goes. If he goes that way, at least we can walk around him for a bit. If we don't run, then the dog at the top of the stairs shouldn't aggro immediately. The problem is I'm usually being chased by menacing foes. Okay, where is Backpack Guy? Boom. The hero. I completely forgot we could make acid rounds. Oh, look! Lion Boy brand Magnum rounds, son. A Johnny Whitemane brand Magnum bullets. I'd like to be able to shoot them. The Dum Dum rounds are based on a Johnny Vengeance, of course. All right, that fucking dog is up here. Somewhere. With the maximum amount of hate in its heart. Yeah. I need to get past you, but if I shoot you, that fucking dog's gonna come running. Because everything's got to be synced up just right. Just right. Make sure no one's sneak. Okay, here he comes. Boogity boogity. What are you doing? Yeah, there you are, you piece of shit. Okay, that worked out just right. Okay, this time, don't get licked. Throw this. That'll give us enough time to get in here. Do this. And we're going to deal with our new best friend. Our new best friend that everyone loves. Everyone loves. Everyone loves. Well, buddy, no more hate in your heart than that. Okay. We're going to calmly pop this open. Pop. Let's just take a peek real quick. Interesting. Poison boys. What are you hiding, poison boy? Hey, poison boy! I didn't know Christmas was waiting right at the top of these fucking stairs for me, poison boy. I think we finally reached the point where the randomizer has become manageable. It's like every playthrough of the Elder Scrolls Morrowind. You eventually reach that point where you're an unkillable god, even if you're not min-maxing. Well, I suppose you could build yourself in such a way where you just can't win, but it would take something. Damn it, I'm glad to have this shotgun. Damn, it feels good to find a shotgun. It's like that one randomizer where I believe I found it right here, thanks to baby Jesus. It might have been my famous, quote-unquote, Claire A randomizer, where she's in Leon's outfit. Okay. He was self-marinating. Since you're not facing me, I'm going to get you with the old Blair Witch style. You just keep facing that corner. I'll keep screaming about who lost the map. Who lost the map? His head didn't explode, so I'm sure he'll bother us later. I'm sure he'll bother us later. Yep. Broke the knife on him, and he still got back up. He still got back up. I know I missed one of those shots, but Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Get you some fucking head HP. You know what? Difficulty adjust. Not long. Not much longer will you be able to torment me, my friend. Okay. Your jitteriness worked out in my favor. Like the bank error chance card in Monopoly. 10 Fay Monopoly, son. You know Boardwalk or Park Place, I don't remember which one, is the most valuable. I think it's Boardwalk. Would be Clara. The other one would be Bermesia. North Carolina Avenue would still just be North Carolina Avenue because it's my favorite spot in Monopoly for obvious reasons. Wasn't there a second one of these? I think it's in the locker room. But there's some things between us in the locker room that we might need to take into consideration. And by that I mean pump full of fucking shotgun shells. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. All right, let's see. Where is my cutting iron? How many cutting irons I got left? I guess I need to be careful because we got to save some of them for Billy B battling, son. We'll just take that and that. That ought to be enough to hold us. For just a little bit. Doot, just a little bit. Oh, it feels good. Damn, it feels good to be a Redfield. Oh no, have you been crawling around bothering fucking people? Bothering fucking people? Oops. Where is he? Where is my friend? I will kill you or you will kill me. It makes no difference. No, it makes a huge difference to me. Because one of them ends in a big pissy tantrum and a reload. And the other one means everybody continues having a good time. That guy is still walking around. Believe it or not. That'll humble you. And that'll crumble you. The Iron Sheik couldn't do it any better. Okay, I'm going to trust that he's dead, which means that it guarantees that he isn't. I remembered you, crowd, this time. I remembered. Hey, buddy. You're not going to teleport in here this time? Spray, spray, spray the mortal wounds away. There you are. I wanted to get that before we went to the locker room. Just in case. I guess he can only jump through that under certain circumstances. I don't know. Whatever pisses me off the most is what gives him the ability. It's like Roger Rabbit only being able to remove those handcuffs when he was quote-unquote funny. Okay, the palehead disappeared or he regenerated and wandered off somewhere to bother me. We're not going to worry about it just a second. I think I have enough room to grab everything in here. I didn't even get to see what's in all the lockers because the one time I went in there was during a crisis. You're like a dino crisis? Not quite. Wrong survival horror, buddy. Oh, how I despise you crowd so much. It's so needless, the hate. It's so needless. There. There. Can I have a moment's peace now? Can I breathe? God damn if I ain't been put through something. Okay. Goes perfectly with this outfit if Claire wasn't in indigestion mode. Indigestion mode. Gotta make the sound work in my headphones again. Because why would it just work? Why would it just work? $203. Shotgun shells, 208. Flashbang, 102. Oh, hey. How you doing, gorgeous? Did I get... I don't know if I got these in this timeline. I didn't. Okay. Fun, fun, fun. Tail Hunk takes the G virus away. I hear menacing grumbles. But they're coming from outside this room. So obviously it's nothing to worry about. Yeah. Yeah, you'll probably cause me problems later, won't you, buddy? Not anymore. If we approach this office from this side, is there anything more different or that could benefit us? It might not have been beneficial, but it was damn satisfying. Okay. We didn't leave anything else laying around here, did we? Other than that lady. That lady. Okay. We might have finally restored some semblance of order to the west offices. So we might almost be ready to enter the next exploratory mission phase. I'm gonna preemptively mix some more of you. And now we can go ahead and grab the large caliber bullets that we've accumulated. I mean, it's not a ton, but it's nice to know that when I find more, I have the appropriate weapon to place them in. If we can find the Magnum and the SMG, boys, we're set. You're like, yeah, if you could find every good weapon in the game, I suppose you'd be doing pretty good, Uncle Tiffany. What a concept. Do we want to go straight to the stars hallway? Probably. Probably. Let's just bring this and a flashbang. Somehow that'll be enough. I would have more frag grenade if that crowd hadn't cheated. Honestly, I should have reloaded the safe, but I've done that so many times that I thought it might be getting a bit frustrating. For you, the delightful viewers. Oh, you're still in here running around bothering people, huh? That's good to know, that's good to know, that's good to know, that's good to know, that's good to know. God damn. Dark Souls never had some dogs that were so damn agile that could fucking fly around you like turtle shells in Mario Kart. Once again, Hidetaka Miyazaki snuck in under an alias as an intern working on this game and implemented that one change and baked it so hard into the code that nobody could fix it, just like the bugged Ultima spell in original Famicom Final Fantasy II. A surprising lack of enemies here in the laundry room, and I appreciates that. I appreciates that. Don't let the ominous foreboding music teach you otherwise. Oh yeah, don't forget we got that grenade launcher. I've been so excited about shotguns. Uh-huh. I see. Interesting. Interesting. Now, can you knock that door open? He can. He's not going to wish he hadn't, but he's capable of it. Ooh. Splitting fucking headache, eh, buddy? I don't like this John Carpenter's The Thing posing of you crowd standing down there in the light. Standing down there in the light. Wow. Whatever this performance piece is, I don't want to see the next part of it. You crowd, keep that shit to yourself. Get that fucking hat off your head, you nut. It's so satisfying. I'm waiting for like 100 dogs to come running. Uh-huh, you tell him. How did he do it? Oh, I'm so bad at this. No, I'm not going to learn to play with the keyboard and mouse. Yeah! The moment I turn my attention away, you teleport in. You teleport in. Everyone loves it when you teleport in. Surely that's the only dog, right? Surely those are the only 2 dogs, right? Hold on, I gotta have a coughing spell. Give me a sec. LR. I'm still paying the price for that gravelly Bruce Willis impression from earlier. I thought that would weaken the 2 of you more if I did some splash damage between the 2 of you. An unorthodox strategy. You know he's got extra hate in his heart because he's a bald head Fred type zombie. Oh, I'm sure neither of you are going to grab me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Making everybody waste their damn ammo. Skadoosh! Of course one of you fucking tanked it. No enemies in here. No enemies in here. Okay. Is she gonna follow me? Even with this inspirational Stars Office music playing. First of all, why do you crowd got locked up? Oh, that's Claire's little revolver. I mean, that'd be good to get if we could find the reinforced frame so we can load the powerful Magnum bullets into it. I mean, they're not Desert Eagle or Lightning Hawk powerful, but they ain't bad, Magnum bullets. You ain't got to be that discouraging. Nobody can guess Barry Burton's password to get in there. I see. Star's office has been kind of low-key today. Hey, I don't have that gun on me. And of course, fan favorite, Rising Rookie. Anybody? Anybody directly in bothersome, menacing range? You know he's going to get back up. Stephen King, sometimes they get back up, and in parentheses says, and piss me right the fuck off. Well, we fought our way around. Back to the library. Okay. Let's see if I can grab this leave, because I don't see any other items laying over there. This is mine now. And nothing bad happened. Chonka. Is that the last spade key door? No. Oh, that's right. The one up there is as well. Oh, yeah. That's another option. Well, let's head to the front hallway and regroup and regather ourselves. Rebalance our chakras and such. I mean, we have all 3 medallions, right? I could just go fight Billy B, but I've used up all my knives. All of my Billy B battling knives. You're like, Billy B was battling knives? Was it Million Knives or Knives Shall? Because either way, I know who I'm betting on. Alright, let's do the classic, just store every damn thing technique, and we'll go from there. You know, we still haven't explored any of that area over there, because we We came in the front door. That's right. We couldn't because we don't have a key. We don't have the gate key to get in down there, and that was the heart key. And we need the club key to get up there. So it's kind of funneling us towards the basement. Making a scene on the mezzanine and such, completely separate. The other one is in the middle office. I remember now. I vaguely remember now. Let's bring... We probably need to be bringing this thing too. Once again, it's the responsible thing to do. Along with the Oni-chan edge, since we need to find some more bullets for that bad boy. Go ahead and bring both of you. Let's go ahead and mix up some more. Go ahead and crank out some more of these. Oh yeah, the good stuff. Preemptively do this. Let's think. Do we need to save first? Kind of want to get this medallion out of this office. How much is left in here? Because we know we took care of one dog and blew up a couple of zombies. Anybody? The music doesn't help. The super ominous music really doesn't help. Okay, we're going to let Ned and Marge's love guide us yet again. Although they weren't set in stone right to start with like they were the last time. The foundations. A street Marge named Desire. Okay, here. Ominous intentions. I'm perfectly fine because I'm calmly walking over here. Opening this safe. No need to mention any particular entries in any particular long-standing JRPG franchise. Once Dragon Quest finally makes it to 15, I can switch up and talk about it. Although I'm not as familiar with that series. Oh, why has life got to be like this? Why? Misery and woe, misery and woe. All right. Now that the wind's been taken out of my sails, let's do a save. Because we still got a bunch of ink ribbons. And I want to check out the third floor area before we dedicate ourselves to Billy B and the battling thereof. That one guy. How much ammo and ordnance did we use on him? Because remember, he also got blowed up by like one of them backpacks. And the hate in his heart just couldn't be contained. Persistence of hate. The follow-up to persistence of memory. Oh, great. A poison zombie right inside the room. So even if I do immediately kill you, I can be poisoned. At least you left me room to walk around you slightly. Is that another hip pouch, son? Hot damn. Definitely not going to turn it down or scoff at it. I can tell you that. Acid splash. See if I can make you humble. I make you humble. Yeah. Make sure nobody's in here. Other than this ominous harlequin. Ignore ceiling guy. I see a dog, but he's locked up. That's definitely qualifies as a good thing. Oh, hey. Oh, that means I can get Claire's little revolver now. Poison zombie. Best way to deal with you would be the old acid splash. And then from a distance. From a distance. Tough Knees Steve. His new nickname. Okay, we know he's not dead because he didn't unleash his final attack, Fart Cloud. There. It's worth a shotgun shell. Just to be free. Just to be out of the blast radius, son. Alright, well, at least I could deal with you later. Unless it respawns him outside of that room, potentially. Alright, this should be the final use of the spade key. No? I wonder where there's another spade door that I ain't heard of. Alright, who's still in here? The Gangle Man, of course. Of course. We need to get to our item box so that we can get the little box that we use the red jewel on. The where's your red jewel at box. I like to think this wasn't even part of the, like, outbreak skirmish. It's just somebody was mad that somebody had put a book back in the wrong spot, which is probably really annoying for librarians. I assume that's why they ask you to just leave the books on the little cart. It's like how at Bojangles, they have a sign that says, thank you for letting us clear your table, but you still feel bad if you leave a bunch of dirty paper plates and cardboard teacups sitting on the table, son. Feels unsavory. Let's go ahead and slap you 3 things in there. Let's go ahead and do this. There you are. There you are. Oh, yeah. Now, remember, in the B scenario, you don't get trapped once you walk in here. It just stays open. So, it gives you another save room here in the middle. And a potential spot to hide from Mr. X. Under normal circumstances. What's the most efficient way? Well, the most efficient way to the STARS office is through the library, but there's a new library bunch in town. And they also qualify as a library bunch of assholes. That's a bad arrangement. Did you reset? Not quite. Yeah, we don't even know where the Gangle Man is. We're just going to take the long way. Remember, as a video game developer, the more of the player's time you waste, the better. It's added directly onto your own lifespan. Why do you think Shigeru Miyamoto makes it rain every 30 seconds in Breath of the Wild? I still haven't really got to see what's in there. In the aforementioned liquor office, son. And No Drawers Tuesday is almost over. I'm not even going to acknowledge anything that just happened, potentially. Nothing happened as I ran through that doorway. Waifu liquor guys, quote-unquote humorous anecdotes was enough to keep us going. You know, I've got to do something about you, man. Was even that enough? It's like waiting for the blast to disappear in Dragon Ball Z. You know your foe is still going to be fine on the other side. Okay. We've done everything. Once again, let's do this just to get it out of the way. Let's go get that wee little revolver. Is anybody left in here to menace me other than you? Menacing me with your mime routine? You ain't Go-Go the famed mimic. You ain't gonna unleash any punishing meteors. And just for completion's sake, we'll take this bag with us, because I'm pretty sure you can always grab whatever's in that little display case. Oh, hey! All kinds of fun bonus ordnance. And then there's this little feller. Oh, it was glitched to have 18 bullets for the briefest moment. Zombie dog. Yeah, it just said a zombie dog ate it. You're like, but that was Chris's nickname. Why you got to make that room red to make me think there's still things in there? To waste my ordnance on. Okay, I think we're out of excuses. We're just going to have to go battle Billy B. There's no getting around it. The heart key and the club key, and probably the diamond key, of course, have got to be down there somewhere. They got to be down there somewhere. Make sure we didn't miss any obvious items. What did we leave over there? A blue herb. We could take a moment to make a little sweep. A supermarket sweep. Had to wait for the exact moment he put his guard down. It's like how you can one-shot Toriel in the No Mercy route. If you, at the very end of her fight, when she's almost dead, you're like, you know what, I had a change of heart and I feel bad for beating up on you. And she's like, oh child, I'm going to hug you and then I'm going to make you pie and everything's going to be good. And if you attack her right then, you do a shitload of damage. And even Toriel's like, you waited for the absolute moment that it would hurt me the most to attack me. And then everybody in the comments claps because they're all too cowardly to do their own No Mercy runs. Much less Snowgrave. I just want the peace of mind to know that I didn't leave anything. Oh, God. Never mind. The Blue Herb Guardians have declared that off limits, so I ain't even going to worry about it now. Where are you crowd positioned? It'd almost be worth it to... Is there anything I can grab where you can't get me? Oh, that's the old man statue hand. Damn it. I don't have a knife. You know what I could do? I'm going to acid splash you if you notice me. Acid splash will give me just enough time to grab this. Scoot around, scoot around, scoot around. It might even kill him if we're lucky. If we're lucky, go ahead and grab this. All right. Once again, I don't know how accurate the redness is in Randomizer, but I'm going to trust it just because it's the comforting lie that I needed. All right, what's down here today? 2 greens and a blue. Huh. Well, interesting combination. You crowd are teasing me. Okay, there's all kinds of good stuff right here. I like these little caches. There was an option to add those in the randomizer, in case you're wondering why we're getting so quote-unquote lucky. Like when we first got inside the RPD, I wouldn't have been able to play through this without these little caches. It's the only thing that kept me going, man. You're like, that sounds like cache cope to me, Uncle Tenfei. Are you supposed to ever get good? All right, I want to do a full clear of down here before we activate Billy B mode. Before we activate the Billy B battling. So that's just what we're going to do. You crowd having a good time? I assume when I have my little meltdowns, at least some of y'all have a good time. It's the only thing keeping me going. Capcom. Never heard of it. I wonder if they're related to the Capsule Computer Corporation. The sewers await. Yeah, you can just grab that. But, just cause I'll feel bad otherwise, we'll do that. Just as an excuse to throw that STARS badge away, son. Just like Chris, Barry, and Jill. When nobody believed them about the Spencer Mansion. They were like, well then take this fucking badge and wipe your ass with it, Brian Irons. Because I'm going freelance. Brad Vickers, you know, he was like, man, I can't. I'm in the middle of getting my wisdom teeth out, son. I need that dental coverage. I've seen that episode of The Simpsons. I know about the dental plan. I never thought about the fact that you can look down there and see what some of the items are from up here. So we know there's a red herb. And there's a box of high-grade handgun ammo. High-grade Harry will be Glappy. Glappy? Glad and happy to hear that. It's like Grud. Being great and Grud, son. Cheerleader of the Teen Girl Squad understands. I like to think of the Teen Girl Squad. Probably What's-Her-Face would be the most likely to watch Tenfei videos. Although so-and-so probably could. She just wouldn't, you know, talk about it around Cheerleader. And the ugly one, I don't know if she watches Tenfei videos, and frankly, I don't care. Okay, let's see. For Billy B battling, you gotta have knives. Knives to flashbangs, son. A very powerful Magic the Gathering card. Bring that for emotional support. Bring that because I like to shoot Billy B with things he hates. In fact, we don't even need the shotgun. You're like, well, you lost me. You don't even need my like and subscribe then, Uncle Tenfei. Crikey. I'm sorry about that. South of the border. South of the border. Down under. I mean, technically, Australia is south of the border. Geographically. It's just, you know, in a different hemisphere and such. 2 different hemispheres, son. That's what makes Australia reverse America. I assume any Australians watching are like, oh, that's the nicest compliment Tenfei ever paid. Me homeland. Boys, I'm about to go waltzing Matilda. Son, you're going to see the ghost of the Jolly Swag Man up in the clouds above the Billabong waving at you, son. And then he's going to possess your body to get revenge on the squatter and his thoroughbred and Troopers 1 and 3. Trooper 2 was all right, son. He didn't make it personal. Even the Jolly Swagman could tell that Trooper number 2 didn't really care about the jumbuck in his tucker back. Boys, but when the squatter shows up, it's like when your boss's boss shows up at work. Son, you got to be on your double best behavior. Okay, I think Billy B is going to learn a thing or two about proper battling. We're going to start with an acid splash to put a dot on him and then start cutting him. The old acid splash dot, it is known as, son. The most edgy Animaniacs OC.
Non si muove. Oh. Chi c'è? Ehi! Tutto ok? Non ti faccio male, giuro. Serve aiuto? Vieni, prendimi la mano.
È dietro di te.
Scusami, non ti capisco.
È dietro di te.
Cosa?
Lui è dietro di te.
Chi? Cos'è, uno scherzo? Non credo ci si possa discutere. Assolutamente fatto fuoco. Ragazzina! Se n'è andato! È finita!
Sul serio?
Sì, promesso. Va tutto bene. Dovresti farmi scendere quella scala.
Mi aiuti a trovare mia mamma?
Tua mamma è qui sotto.
Penso di sì. Beh, lo spero.
Sì, ma certo, ti aiuterò.
There you go, buy the book. And of course, seamlessly, the first attempt. Just ignore the acid round that went completely wide. Son, I'm telling you, once I get my butt stock... Oh, hey! Oh, that's for the shotgun. Never mind. It's just like that time the Dean thought Jeffrey had showed up to save him from that time Ben Chang locked him up in the basement, but it was Britta instead. If it was the long barrel for the shotgun, I'd had a different reaction, son. Long man would have looked at his second monitor before he stole that lady's husband. Oh, I noticed the diamond key was laying there at one point. But there was a lot happening. There was a lot happening. Is how I'll describe it in my report later. According to the redness, this area is not quite deadness for picking things up. So let's trust in it. Oh, here we go. The redness persists. That's me talking to my doctor when I'm like, this ointment you gave me. He's like, I'm going to recommend you to a specialist on ointments and itchy dermatology issues. And of course, he'd send me to Coach Z, which is a crime. It should be considered a crime to recommend somebody to Coach Z. Yeah, I don't have any knives laying around. I don't know. I'm just going to assume that the game's just being deceptive, or the randomizer is, and that there's not an important key item or like a magnum laying down here. I'll catch up with you, little girl. There's lots of good stuff for me to get. Including, oh God, a portable safe. Now I've got to try to figure out how to solve that damn puzzle. Luckily, through the power of editing, I'll do it first time, every time, baby. First time, every time.
Non si muove.
Yeah, because you ain't got no grip strength.
Ce l'hai fatta.
Boys, you better not use Moe's Tavern's love detector. Boys, you're going to be labeled a wet noodle fish or whatever the lowest rank is. I like your little Billie Jean moonwalk you were doing for a second.
Lei è sempre al lavoro. Non la vedo quasi mai.
Beh, se va tutto bene,
What was that about a fuzzy man? Oh, I thought I saw something hidden in the walls. So much good stuff hidden in the walls. We got lots of getting grab knives now. As they're known. When they get that low on their durability.
Con la mamma, ma se n'è andato.
Oh,
Oh, I could see an item through the wall.
solo io e mio fratello.
Just like the creepy guy behind the diner in Mulholland Drive.
Tranquilla, almeno abbiamo qualcosa in comune e... È una cosa bella, no?
You all had that whole conversation while I've been running around looking good for good shit. Alright, let's do some pre-game mixing. The fixin' mixin' vixens tell you that it's always cheaper to pre-mix at home. I'm like, yeah, but there's not anthropomorphic fox women at home. Yes, you're going to tell me to customize my own guns instead of visiting the fat gat rats, son. I think we have different priorities. Alright, my current plan, my current primary action plan I'm going to do this before I save, and of course it's going to be first time every time, baby. There you go. So easy. I don't know why they reintroduced these things into the randomizer. Oh, hey. What a nice thing to have. What a nice thing to have. All right. All right, if we're going to be exploring the basement against Danny Elfman's wishes, what should we have with us? You, and you. For a start. I'm not going to put that stock on the shotgun until I have the long barrel. I have principles, son. Principal William Baines pen pal. Son, wiping his brow as he looks at his second monitor and agrees. Yeah, let's take a bunch of these, and some of these, and some of this, and just hope that it's enough to get us through any potential trying times. I'll even bring one getting grabbed. Oh, we probably should have an anti-liquor knife. Now, why would you want something that terrible? I prefer the liquor knife. Well, what the hell is the liquor knife? That's my knife I had enchanted, so it only cuts my waifu's drawers. Just like Rose Quartz's sword. All right. I guess we get to meet Brian Irons. Hooray.
Vieni. Forza.
Guarda là! È chiusa.
Merda. Ci serve una tessera. Forza. Dai, aiutami. Sicura si esca di qua?
Mamma mi ha portata qui l'altra volta.
Sherry? Ti ho cercato ovunque, Sherry. Sei una bimba coraggiosa per andartene in giro da sola di notte. A terra, mani dietro la testa.
Ma sta scherzando?
Ho detto a terra. Ora. Sherry, legala i polsi.
Perché fa questo?
Zitta. Legala. Va bene. O la leghi subito o lei muore.
Che vuole fare?
Per prima cosa proteggo la bimba. Sherry, vieni.
Che intenzioni ha?
Non sono cazzi tuoi.
Se le fai del male, giuro, mio fratello è uno star, se ti...
Sherry, vieni qui. Come ti chiami? Come cazzo ti chiami?
Claire!
Sherry? O vieni qui ora, o dici addio a Claire.
Ok, va bene. Ma solo se mi porta dalla mamma.
Assolutamente.
Non ascoltarlo. Dice cazzate.
La prego, basta farle male.
Non provare a darmi degli ordini.
Basta! Mi lasci andare! Mi lasci andare!
Sei proprio una bambina maleducata, ma rimedieremo. Oh sì, vedrai.
Mi lasci andare! Mi lasci andare!
Ti prenderò, bastardo! Resisti, Sherry. Ok. Prima trovo la tessera, poi penserò a quello stronzo.
Even in Italiano, Brian Irons continues to be the worst character. Son, Brad Vickers should be tickled that his spot was taken in the sequel. I don't think there are any liquors out here. I'm scared to run until I know. There's this guy. Everybody loves that guy. Let's check Brian's Iron's secret elevator hallway. Uh-huh. I hear you. I see the liquor at the end of the hall. His head didn't explode. Okay! Trying to lick me through the wall. Huh? Splash attack! I never know how much knife to use on them when they're in this state. I don't know if they're just slowly dying. Because it still takes durability. I hear another one. I assume he's inside that office. With hate in his heart. Hey, one of Hunk's boys. Wants to be part of the crew. Making my difficulty adjust skyrocket, boys. Skyrocket, see? It paid off. Somehow he's actually dead. Oh, you're right around the fucking corner, are you? That worked out somehow just right. I've been tormented enough in the first part of this randomizer that the game's having mercy on me. I think that's what the difficulty adjust is supposed to represent. You were in... Oh, no. Oh, no. I didn't know what to do. I panicked. You fucking feigned death, you evil, evil piece of shit. Did I mention recently the game didn't have hate in its heart? Because it's a fucking lie. As long as assholes like you exist, there will always be hate. See, this lady took a fucking shotgun shell to the face because you gave her a bad first impression. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just mad. I hate little shit like that. They intentionally designed the liquors so that they'll lay there for a second and then they immediately get filled with immediate piss and vinegar. Son, immediate piss and vinegar. The important thing is I'm not mad at a video game. That would be quite immature after all. And I'd like to think of the Tenpei channel as a mature YouTube channel. You're like, well, it kind of is, but not really for the reasons you probably think, Uncle Tenpei. It has more to do with the anecdotes you like to go into, let's call them. Oh, the scope for the Magnum. Well, at least when I find it, I can immediately make it uglier. That's a good thing. I never noticed that gorgeous magazine laying there. That lady looks horrified. Should we go ahead and check Irons' office? I guess so. I guess so. Anybody? Ooh, shotgun shells. My favorite thing to find when I want to reload a shotgun. As always, I have to point out we're right behind the lion statue. If you could just break open one of those windows, you'd have the best shortcut. All right. The ominous music notwithstanding, it seems fairly safe in here. Right, Louis Senpai? But let's ask Taru-chan, the professional. Oh no! He's locked away by a club. All right, that door's not locked. Rookie's first assignment 2.0. I don't even know why I'm bothering with that. Okay. This thing we're not going to be able to use until we get around to the other side after the Mr. X helicopter situation, which is insane, son. Claire's going to have to make a YouTube video sitting at her desk talking directly into her webcam about how its situation's completely insane. Okay, who's in here to bother me? Oh, okay. God, don't I hate it so much. I was like, I'll switch to my shotgun so I could kill him with one shot. And it gave him just enough time to fly over here and make me take unnecessary damage. I'm halfway tempted to reload my save again. I'm so angry. I'm so sick of these damn fox dogs. Yeah, let's eat this one. This shitty heel that nobody wanted. The ugly duckling heel. Are there liquors too? Not enough that we got... Will I have time to shoot him? Okay. Here's how this is going to play out. I'm going to do this because it's satisfying, and then we'll go through the motions again.
Poi penserò a quello stronzo.
No, I forgot the shotgun this time. Who fucking cares? I might need to re-end the recording session because I'm reaching that point where I'm just frustrated. And it's causing me to make even more mistakes. Okay. Are you actually dead this time, buddy? Nope. He did it again, he did it again, he did it again, he did it again now. Son to Red Hot Chili Peppers inspired him to be the biggest asshole of all. I knew that crowd was dangerous. Ain't no way. Ain't no way! Okay, I'm gonna trust you just this once. I'm sure I won't regret it. Oh, did I love it? Double acid splash attack. Now with zombie horror killing action. Broke the knife on her. She still won't stop. She still won't stop. I'm sure you won't be crawling around later, filling people's lives with misery and woe, etc., 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 etc. Such joy in this world. Yeah, the longer I sit here in complete silence, just staring at the game like I'm playing it for myself, and not an audience of lunatics that want to hear me yell at video games, and the closer we are to when we need to end the recording session. I don't intentionally sit down to be like, every one of these is going to be 3 episodes long. It just naturally lends itself because you have to spend 2 or 3 hours getting sport fucked in the RPD. And then the sewers usually has some kind of nightmare. And then by the time you hit the lab, you're closer to smooth sailing. Here, let's spray some of these mortal wounds away. These wounds to my heart. Okay. Current action plan. I know exactly what I'm doing. You're like, oh, I'm telling you, son. Get the VCR ready. And set the tape to quality, son. I don't use extended long play when I record 10F videos with my VCR. I ain't sacrificing quality for length. Okay, is this enough ordnance to deal with the crowd outside this room? And all of the hate that I might have towards them. I'm not even bringing keys, because the whole point of this is just to go out there and clear that crowd. I don't want to save until things are more stable in this region. Immediately shotgun the dog. There's probably 100 more coming. In the meantime, acid splash. Yep. Well. I know your tricks, Dewey Fox Dog. Dewey the Fox Dog just called from Raccoon City. He said there's no way he could have bit your ass. What is he up to? I like to think he was crawling to me to put him out of his misery, son. He didn't have any actual malice in him. He just wanted me to end it all. Okay. Okay. Oh, is that where you've been this whole time? Oh, I see. Magic David Blaine powers, huh? Oh, this gun. It's Claire's original RE2 gun. Which, shouldn't this have a laser dot sight on it? Am I misremembering that? Is this, am I undergoing the Birkendella effect? Where did that liquor go that teleported? Teleporting liquors. Hell yeah, why do you think I spent that summer on Yard's Rat? Boys, no matter where my waifu is, if she needs to be licked, I'm gonna lock onto her energy. And my tongue's gonna go Kaioken. Times 20. There ain't gonna be anybody in the building that didn't know what you two are getting up to. When she hollers from the 20 times Kaioken liquor tongue. Oh, here's the final spade door. Do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do, etc. And you're a heart door. Where could the damn heart key be? Well, I have, you know, neglected exploring the whole basement. Just to give Danny Elfman a moment to catch his breath. There's also downstairs. Oh, I didn't even point out that we found the large gear. Colonel. I'm surrounded by fox dogs. Do you mean foxhound snake? Because you were kind of a member of that? That was back in the 80s, Colonel. I was too high off of hairspray fumes to realize what a pack of assholes those guys were. Metal Gear. Doing the Metal Gear voice also hurts my throat. Oh. Okay, before we explore downstairs, let's save. Or I ruin everything. Local Tenfei ruins everything. It's like Homer Simpson riding on the back of a donkey, kicking a cake off a table at a party, where some guy was holding his opponent's wife's hand in a jar of acid. One of each of you. We want a certified cutting iron. And then probably some ordnance for our bullet shooting guns. Would work out real good. Good and tasty. Maybe I should not organize my inventory so much. You're like, but that's the whole video. You just basically said maybe I shouldn't do the Tenfei video, and it doesn't really make sense, Uncle Tenfei. Next thing you know, you're not going to spew nonsense. It's like getting through a whole Tenfei recording without having rat ladies brought up a single time. You're like, oh god, something's wrong. They've replaced him with a doppelganger. A Tenfei ganger. Or a doppel Tenfei. Which one do you think sounds better? Well, I'd like to go ahead and use this key up. And surely there's nobody on the roof to menace me. Hopefully Keith, the elf, isn't standing out there with a Sega Menacer. Yeah, there we go. Menacing foes. Well, I hear a lot of grumbling and mumbling. And I see a liquor in desperate need of cutting. Skadoosh! Pop! Run out here. There was a backpack guy, too. Where did he go? Where do we go now, sweet liquor of mine? Did everybody die? What a good outcome. I got to test the waters, though. You crowd are so untrustworthy. Even when you're assuming the ores pose. Oh, hey. I don't know how good that 9-volt's going to be laying out here in the rain. I'm going to have to lick it first. Waifu liquor guy's like, you keep that shit to yourself, man. Licking inanimate objects? The fuck's wrong with you, man? Do we want to go down there just yet? I see some hateful lady down there. That's never a good sign. Yeah, let's finish clearing out the interrogation rooms before we worry about any of that. Might even pick up another frag grenade. Because they save lives. I mean, they take lives too, but you gotta crack a few lives to throw a hand grenade, as the saying goes. The infamous expression. Okay. I said all that and didn't even take a damn frag grenade because I was too busy sitting here thinking. Like, even I was trying to figure out what the hell I was talking about. They love to hide something in that bucket. Just in case there are liquors downstairs. With the cookies and shit. Uh-huh. Oh, hey, ludonarrative dissonance window. Hey, could you toggle that lever that translates Krillin's name for me? From L to R. Kuririn, I believe he's known as in some cultures. Boom! You crowd didn't get jump scared, did you? Not like this guy. I'll be glad when I find the damn barrel for this thing. Oh, hey. Additional boards. Oh, wonderful. Let me out. Let me out. This is not a dance. I'm begging for help. I'm screaming for help. So please come let me out. Once again, look at this little think pad. You could probably run at least Daggerfall on it, right? I don't think we can get in here. Yeah, we need the heart key. And we need James Rolfe to not get a hold of it first and write more like the fart key on it. Because I don't know how I would recover from such an injustice. Okay, if we're going to be exploring the outside areas of the world, what should we bring with us? Any of this stuff? We're finally going to be able to get down there where we can place this item. So that's a good thing eventually. Eventually. Man, we are rocking a lot of gunpowders. If I could find that damn SNG, if it exists, I'd be set. But in the meantime, let's keep our acid futures flowing. You're like, that's like when I interact with acid and could see into the future, Uncle Tenfei, the Clockwork Elves. And Clockwork Elvis. Trying to explain time-space using a pair of blue suede shoes. Even the Clockwork Elvis can't help himself around a fried peanut butter, banana, and bacon sandwich. Okay. All right. I like how you crowd are real organized. I want to do a liquor and dog check. Before I hear one of them down there grumbling. Okay, I see the dog. Dead he is, the dog. Go on. Okay. Seeing if I was being flanked or not. Seeing how flanked I was. This is an awfully flankless job, as it's known. Splash attack into shotgun. Okay. Oh, hey! You've caught up with current events. That's fun. Splash attack! Okay, I think this lady behind me might have... No? Okay. She's still hung on the banister. With care. And hopes that St. Redfield soon would be there. Alright, luckily he hasn't figured out how stairs work yet. It's the only thing that's been saving us. I knew it. I felt hate still emanating from your heart. Splash attack through the banister. Yeah. All right, let's keep an eye on him. I want to keep this liquor under observation for a couple of days. To make sure he gets better? No, to cut the dog shit out of him if he so much as twitches. Okay, he heard me. Now, what were you guarding it so good? Oh, yeah. I saw a backpack man once. Okay, here's my plan with you, crowd. You're getting your head explode like you're bad at strong bad zone. I want you, crowd, to run out here so I can blow you all up with backpack man. Make sure no one's sneaking up on me. Okay, good. They say that a backpack can say, oh, the one guy, he's like, but my autopathing says I walk over here where the explosion doesn't hit me. It's completely random. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. Here, let me help you with that fire, jackass. Here, let me cut the flames off of you. Uh-huh. I'm just going to break the fucking knife on him. There. Shit I have to put up with. Oh, hey, here's that window I boarded up. I bet that zombie's still beating on it. Somebody hung a blue tarp inexplicably while we aren't there. I'm sure if we go back down there, it'll persist. That's the one thing that ruins my immersion in this whole setting. Which, I was about to say, which one of you had the audacity to not be completely all burned up? He's trying to get to his friend. Boys, it all must be touching if I didn't despise you crowd so fucking much. I think I'm hearing that lady up there. Upstairs, gal. Okay, the diamond door. Chaka chaka. Okay. Someone lose a key? I guess you could use a knife to open a door. Isn't that what they were trying to do in Back to the Future when the bullies locked Marty in the trunk of the, what was their name? Marvin Berry and the Angels or something like that. They sang Earth Angel. And they didn't, the key was locked inside with Marty. So they were trying to jimmy the trunk open. And one of them sliced their hand. And that was why Marty had to play guitar, which led to the infamous Johnny Be Good scene. You're like, what does that have to do with Resident Evil 2 Remake Randomizer? Oh, absolutely enough. Is this your first time watching a 10F randomizer? You picked a strange entry point. Yeah, you bastardo. I don't even need subtitles for that one. Muerte de bastardo. You can tell she's still got hate in her heart from where she's looking at me with her lack of eyes. Her lack of eyes. And then there's this asshole. I'm gonna do the worst thing of all. I'm just gonna ignore you. Make sure you weren't hiding any good items. Look, they put one of the locks up here. How quaint. I'm sure Mr. X isn't real. Okay, good. He's T-posing to assert dominance. It's not really a T-pose either, buddy, but I'm gonna leave you be. At least we didn't have him chasing us around the whole time. Like that poor tiger man. I should have brought the crank with me. Jason Statham, shaking his head sadly. Alright, there's nobody over here. Anybody in here? Oh, look who was waiting for me to get the heart key. So they could fill my life with misery and woe. Well, guess who's going to get the jump on you? Old Jumper Claire. There's a Dragoon joke in there. I'm going to let your all's 10F Ultra take over. So I ain't got to make it. 6 to 11. Not a bad range of Final Fantasy games, even if the last one is a strange MMO. That hurt me deeply. All right. Well, we can't quite go through there since we still don't got no heart key. Oh, hey. Oh, I want that SMG. If it's spawning all these SMG bullets, then the SMG has to be real, right? All right, who's in here? That's an interesting combination you crowd made. AoE acid splash. Back the fuck up, lady. And I use the term quite loosely. Oh yeah, I'm sure you crowd are just down for the count, boys. Down for the count. I should just lay down and spread my ass cheeks because nobody's coming to bite a chunk out of me amongst you crowd. Amongst you crowd. Uh-huh. Okay. And what is our reward for all of this? We actually have the hand for this guy, but we don't have the book yet. They haven't thrown the book at us. Some nice big gunpowders. Some interesting memos. Guess that's everything pick upable, right? Yep. All right. Well, let's take a gander downstairs on the east side, son. See if George and Wheezy are down there. Giving Archie Bunker a reason to bitch at his wife. Is this the last of the chains to pop off? Nope. Even if we got in here with that key earlier, we couldn't have actually gone through this door because we'd have to unlock it from the other side with the bolt cutters, man. I'm telling you. They have locked down the east side. The deluxe apartments in the sky don't mean shit if they weld the door shut. I'm sure Archie Bunker would find it quite amusing, though. Quite amusing. Yeah, we really got to find that heart key. All right. We can't make any advancements forward, son. Crawd has left the chat. This randomizer's not even worth 50 points. The enemy! I should hit him with a mirror slice or a dragon howl or tear him into pieces, son. Star Ocean, the second story fans everywhere. Cheering. At this recurring bit. I like how he's frozen place, but is still going to play his menacing music. Play that menacing music, Tyrant Boy. I believe the song goes. All right. I'm currently formulating hashtag the plan. So you crowd need to get ready. Actually, all I'm going to do is make a big loop around and open that crank hallway. So that way, after I save, it'll already be done. And everybody will already have had fun. You're like, that's a lot of presumptions going on, Uncle Tenfei. Presumption Junction, what's your function? I guess we can switch over to the Redfield Classic instead of the Oni-chan Edge. As our primary backup weapon. We do have a lot of gunpowders. I do tend to end these randomizers with a lot of gunpowders. Because like I said, the beginning is always the most difficult part. They say the waiting is the hardest part, but I'm like, not quite. Have you got to the part with all the lickers and dogs and zombies coming at you? That part's not exactly a walk in the park either, buddy. All right, we're going to do this and then save, and then it's going to be time for full basement exploration, son. Once again, Danny Elfman rolling his eyes. He doesn't even care that there's a train straight to hell that makes a stop in Miami Beach, son. Once again, Dewey. Once again, Dewey. You're like, Dewey was at Pismo Beach, idiot. God. I didn't expect you crowd to watch Night at the Roxbury to fact check me, son. Did that movie ever come out on Blu-ray? That's a vital part of my movie collection I need to obtain. Crank that Soldier Boy finally has a reason to like this video. Soldier Boy approved. JonTron in his natural light Christmas sweater, coping and seething at the success of the Soldier Games console. Okay, as far as items in the basement, we don't need any of this stuff. But it wouldn't hurt to have a couple of these. I didn't know you could pick an empty spot over here and put something in it. You learn something new every day. At least one cutting iron. Presumably for cutting irons if we come across them. And is there anything we want to mix? I've got so many regular gunpowders. I'm tempted to mix some more 9mm, but we'll be all right. We'll be all right. Yeah, I think this is good anti-basement ordnance. Let's pop our noses to where they don't belong and take a big sniff. See if we find any hidden treasures. Do some Claire Dare revolvering. Yeah, I'm wondering, is that like a randomizer thing? That this gun doesn't have its built-in laser sight? Or do we have to find it? They might have made it a separate item. And of course, there's the extended magazine for it as well. Or was... I'm fairly certain this thing, because you find it to be an alternative to Claire's little revolver, which even with the speed loader is still a pain in the ass to use, because this holds 5 shots. Let's make sure nothing was left laying around in here, other than this hateful bitch. Claire ain't never allowed to visit Ben Botticelli. So she'll never get to try his famous pot of chili, son. And in the Italian settings, you know that hurts the most. Do they even make chili in Italy? They have ragu, but it's not really the same thing. Do they even know that if it's chili today, it's guaranteed to be hot tamale? Boys, someone needs to inform that crowd. All right, we got classic saline liquor. We're going to take care of it in a classic saline liquor fashion, which is the old asshole acid splash. The acid splash enema cutter technique. One of Kirby's most advanced moves. That was Kirby's original final smash before it was deemed too gruesome. Well, look at this. Perfectly placed. And now we have this ominous camera angle. To not make us nervous or anything. To go with this ominous music. Goodbye. Alright, submachine gun bullets. I hear a lot of heavy breathing and bad intentions inside the kennel, so let's take a peek. Yeah, I'd say that qualifies as bad intentions. You crowd get preemptive strike, hand grenades. Skadoosh! Now let's see who comes running over here mad. Who comes running over here mad? Is it this guy? Nope. There is this guy, though. Oh. I don't hear any dogs, at least. Okay, that shadow. I was scared of it. It might have been DE_Dark Shadow, son. He was going to summon Garuda to distract me. It's a joke for Ken Woolard. I hope he appreciated it. I hope he appreciated it. Okay, what is the exact order of operations to be done to be rid of you, crowd? Uh-huh. Deadest Man of the Year award. Okay, he's got a chance. I don't want to go too far in here, because if I make noise, that gives the Liquor's excuse to run over here. And Liquor. My name is Liquor, and I used to liquor. That was Ryder's original name in Wander Over Yonder, which they changed for obvious reasons. Oh, pretend I didn't shoot you in the cheek of your ass. You're real fucking mature, buddy. I got you this time. Bloosh! Which is usually followed up by a skadoosh. Oh god, a lot's happening all of a sudden. All of a sudden! Well, Claire gets her throat eat out 2.0. That might be the denouement we've been waiting on to end the episode. Son, you dead. Son, maybe him skill issue. Maybe him skill issue. Jesus.